long last, 7 million years of human history is about to come to an unforeseen end. The apocalypse shall not occur from the fallout of nuclear war, extraterrestrial invasion, nor catastrophic asteroid collision, but rather something else. The extinction of mankind shall be ushered forth by the will of the gods, the very beings who created the human race, and who have now chosen to destroy it.
Right. It's time now, Brunhilde. Looks like everyone's ready.
It's been some time since we've all been together, hasn't it? Let the Council of Valhalla now begin. Deities have assembled here from the world over to decide on the fate of humanity. So let me ask you, should we allow mankind to exist for another 1,000 years and forgive their crimes? Or alternatively, do we put an end to them for eternity? By the will of the gods, you shall show me what you have chosen.
Over here. I say we finish off the wretched things. I've watched them for a millennium, and I haven't caught any sign of them learning from their mistakes. Let's give them the old fire and brimstone.
Shiva's right. Everything is just as he says. As time goes on, the world becomes uglier and uglier. The sea fills with trash and oil, the forests have disappeared, and countless creatures have gone extinct. So if I may, mankind is out of control. They have become a cancer that threatens to destroy the earth.
Aphrodite speaks the truth. We should crush them once and for all.
I'm sick of trying to guide them. Now then, it seems the meeting has reached consensus. Let the record show that the Council of Valhalla has managed to agree on a unanimous decision to end the human race.
Just a moment!
Did that Valkyrie say go?
A Valkyrie?
What in the world do you think you're doing, sis? You can't just raise your voice against the all-powerful like that!
Pardon my intrusion, your eminences, but with all due respect, there's something I'd like to discuss first.
Be silent, Brunhilde!
Bastard! You're nothing but a common demigod!
How dare you loosen your tongue in the presence of greatness? You halfling! Are you asking for a challenge? Let us
I will admit, it's true that the sins of man are indeed unforgivable.
Hey, stop ignoring us!
Despite that fact, for you to simply wipe them out, well, it just seems quite dull. Consider this, then. A proposal. A trial to decide if humans might be worth keeping alive for years to come. To demonstrate the power and the benevolence of all the gods. Why not put humanity to the test?
What's your plan? To flood the Earth into one big ocean again?
Or are you thinking about starting another ice age to freeze them?
Neither. Because I've come up with a far more effective method. I propose the ultimate trial between the gods and mankind. The Ragnarok.
No! You can't be serious.
It's a special provision from Article 62, Clause 15 of the Constitution. It stipulates the following. A final battle between the beast and his creator. A one-on-one showdown.
Behold, the God versus man final battle law, known as the Ragnarok. It is a series of duels between 13 fighters representing the gods and the human race. First side to 7 matches wins. If humanity loses, it would face destruction. Of course, should man reign victorious, the gods must let them live for another 1,000 years. However, This law has never been exercised in the entire history of civilization. Their reasoning that man would never prevail, their success would be impossible. In other words, it's an extrajudicial clause, a superfluous technicality enacted purely for divine amusement.
What are you blabbering about? Surely even a Valkyrie can comprehend the ridiculousness of that.
Man is nothing in the face of godly power. What a pointless idea!
I see. So the gods have decided to obliterate the human race and be done with it. To be clear, you're trying to avoid a direct confrontation with them. Would you say that's correct? You'd prefer to destroy them without having to fight them yourselves. Sounds like you'd rather not be put in the same ring.
And if that's true, no, don't tell me. I might be wrong, but that means...
You're all completely terrified, aren't you? You're all completely terrified, aren't you? You're all completely terrified, aren't you? If that's the case, then 1,000 apologies for my careless outburst, your greatnesses.
That's a joke, right, sis?
Silly me. Feel free to disregard everything I just said. Let's forget about that Ragnarok nonsense and get back to it.
Hey, enough kidding around! Forget about them wiping out mankind, because at this rate, they're gonna wipe you out first! Just hurry up and apologize to them for real! Say you're sorry and they might show us mercy! Huh? What's so funny? Shouldn't they be mad at us? They're all laughing.
Of course, Brunhilde knew what she was doing.
Just as I thought. The gods have much shorter tempers than humans do.
What a fascinating idea. A proper Ragnarok. I must admit I'm quite pleased you brought it up. Why, I can almost begin to picture it in my head. Surely I'm not alone here. Please, the rest of you are intrigued as well, no? The mighty wrath of the gods, overwhelming power, a gratuitous display of strength and authority. How very exciting, isn't it? Tell me, everyone, what do you think? Let's have a brawl between man and maker. A death match unlike any the world has ever seen.
And thus, the supreme joust between the eternal and ephemeral was set in motion. The Ragnarok!
Hear that, Brunhilde? The humans need a vanguard to represent them. I'll permit you to choose candidates on their behalf. You do want to assist them, don't you? A curious inclination for a tragic Valkyrie like you. A half-god, half-human who hopes to save mankind despite having once been slain by them, right?
There's over 7 million years of human history. I will select the 13 most worthy of this particular challenge.
So it starts soon then?
Yes.
There's so many cuts here. I wonder which of them they're going to send out first.
At long last, I've been waiting for this for ages. The moment I finally get to blow the yellow horn, it's time to raise the curtain for the main event! That's right, the wildly anticipated Ragnarok! Let's get loud, everyone! Are you ready? The rules are straightforward. It's a fight to the death, whether they're human or a god. The victor shall be decided the moment that one party annihilates the other. Our first round begins. Introducing god number one, the legend himself. Everybody knows who this is. His trusty Mjolnir can crush the earth. And if he can't do it, no one can, because he lives for battle and dies for battle. The strength of the Norse, the one and only Thor!
Really starting off with the God of Thunder? No, there's no way we can win against that monster, is there?
I have faith in our warrior Gull. Don't worry. He's got this. Of the men I've encountered on the battlefield, he's the boldest. No, the most savage and deranged beast that I've ever met.
Moving on. Here's the guy who's representing the humans today. First up for the idiots, here he is. What was that? Is this where your legacy ends? No! 7 million years of history! Is this where you yield your pride? No!
Oh dear.
That's right. He's determined to carry the torch for mankind. There's no one else like him. He's a brute who's ravenous enough to devour the gods. Is there anybody more bloodthirsty? No! He's one of the most vicious barbarians since the dawn of time. Any objections? No! He's the champion of China! The flying general, Luca! Hail Amitabha Buddha! Hail Amitabha Buddha! Hail Amitabha Buddha! Hail Amitabha Buddha!
That's
Hail
enough.
Amitabha Buddha!
Stop praying,
Hail
human.
Amitabha Buddha!
There's something you should realize about the deities you're praying to. They're the same ones we have to defeat. Your prayers, they're for the enemy.
We're off! It's a dispute of destiny! The last standoff between God and man, the Ragnarok! We've got a hard pair of heavy hitters for our first matchup! Representing the gods, here comes the Nordic force, the berserker of thunder himself! Give it up for Thor! And his opponent from the human side. The toughest hero from the records of 3 kingdoms. Let's get loud for Lubu! It truly is the strongest versus the strongest. The energy
That's awfully vulgar.
Nothing better than a high-stakes battle royale to help the drinks go down. Am I right, or am I right?
I don't understand. Since when was he the toughest hero from the records? Shouldn't that refer to the being who was actually deified? And wouldn't that be you, the great Guan Yu?
We're only considering tactical prowess, and I concede that point. On the other hand, the answer might be different if one were measuring strength by one's pure ability as a warrior. Which would make the toughest man in the Three Kingdoms none other than Lu Bu.
Ain't that right?
That being said, when it comes to his army, things never change, do they?
My liege, all your men are here. Let us watch over you. Whenever you are on the battlefield, we shall be right there beside you. Such glory. I never imagined it, sir. The day I'd get to gaze upon your gallant figure once again. It's indescribable.
Lubu may be strong, but Brunhilde, do you think that he can win?
It seems you doubt that humanity stands a chance. Is that what you honestly choose to believe?
I don't know.
I'm certain every god that's gathered here today believes the same thing. Every single one of them. That's why man has a chance. The gods have fucked with the human race for far too long. Now's the best time for them to kick their asses.
You did not just say fuck.
I said what I said.
So we're kicking their asses.
That's right, sister.
Jeez. You know, you have a filthy mouth sometimes, sis.
Here we go. Do you know how long I've yearned for this? I finally get to play that wonderful sound. According to the Edda of Norse mythology, when Heimdall, the guardian of the end, blows the Yaller horn, it signals a cataclysmic event. That momentous struggle of epic proportions. Let the Ragnarok begin!
May they be extinguished.
I'm not sure what I imagined, but it's starting. The battle between gods and mankind.
The mightiest of the gods is primed, and the mightiest of men is ready. Without further ado, may the first round commence.
What are they doing?
Why aren't they...
Look at that! They've lowered their weapons, and they're defenseless. It seems like they're about to approach each other. How unpredictable! And we've only begun! Both fighters have left their guards completely open, yet it appears they're starting to close in on the distance between them!
Neither looks interested in their enemy's next move, as if they don't care about taking advantage of any strategies.
I had a feeling things might go this way.
He may be an odd one, but that's our guy!
Who does that little imp think he is? That insolent mortal ought to be cowering in fear.
My liege.
Brunhilde, the guy who's defending humanity's honor does know what he's doing, right? Because the impression I'm getting is that he's kind of underestimating what he's up against.
That's how the so-called strongest live their lives.
Thor and Luca. Although these two come from different lineage, they share one thing in common. A penchant for slaughtering their foes in one fell swoop.